Good evening, Democrats. Welcome to the Democratic Women's Club. I'm Kathy Hyatt. I'm the club president, and we are going to get started on our working meeting. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for spending your time and energy with us tonight. I know there are tons of other opportunities to be working tonight, and we appreciate you coming and being with us tonight. So with that, I will entertain a motion to approve the agenda. Hannah has motioned. Do I have a second? Wonderful. Thank you so much. Any opposed to the agenda? Without opposition? You're in opposition? Okay. With no opposition, the agenda is approved. And we're going to go on to our first item of business, which is candidate comments. So I see we have one of our candidates just walked in. Also, if there are any representatives of candidates that would like to speak, that now is the time for that as well.
Oh my.
You're the sole candidate that we have with us tonight, so. Yeah, come on up. We're going to make a habit of this. You walk in the door and boom, you're on.
Of course, yes. Good evening, everyone. My name is Raquel Vasquez, Mayor for the City of Lemon Grove. How are you doing tonight? Oh, no, we can do better than that. So I'm going to reintroduce myself, and then you're going to be so excited about being here tonight because we are just a few short weeks away from the election that everyone's going to hear you way over there by the freeway. So again, my name is Raquel Vasquez, Mayor for the City of Lemon Grove. Good evening. Yes. And I'm so very happy to be here, number one, as the mayor for the city of Lemon Grove, serving 2 terms and have made monumental achievements under my leadership. Number one, my city is the only city in the entire county of San Diego that met the affordable housing requirements. When Governor Newsom said build housing, we did that. And what we did was we changed our zoning. And then we took a look at the land that was available and we opened that up for development. Spaces in places that have never been considered for housing. And we built housing in conjunction with those developers. And not only did we meet the affordable housing requirement, we actually exceeded it, and we're 1 out of 13 cities in the entire state of California that met that mandate. And there are 483 cities located throughout the state. In 2016, when I came on board as mayor, our city was investing only $125,000 in paving streets, and that doesn't pave a whole lot. And since election, we have invested $3.2 million or more annually in paving streets in our city. And this year, we're investing $5.4 million in fixing our streets. But check this out. Our budget, when I came on board, our budget, our general fund budget, and that's how you kind of maintain the city, was $15.4 million, and that was 2016. Today, it is $21 million. And yes, clap please. And what that means is that since I came on board, we have more businesses that are operating and generating tax dollars in our city. And that money, those tax dollars are going right into the general fund. And that is how we are maintaining and we're improving Lemon Grove. Let me tell you, we've been planting seeds and we're getting ready to grow. Lemon Grove is amazing. And I'm so very happy and proud to be part of the process to see that change, but also to be the mayor of Lemon Grove. And with your support, we can keep moving forward. We're on such a great path right now. And it's important that we do just that. Hey, my name is Raquel Vasquez, mayor for the city of Lemon Grove. Check me out. Thank you. I have a webpage, raquelvasquez.com, raquelvasquez.com. Did I say it? raquelvasquez.com. Thank you.
Thank you so much for speaking with us tonight. We really appreciate you coming in. Of course. Any other candidate representatives or candidates in the room tonight? All right. How about elected officials or their representatives? Great. We can get right into our work. We are going to do a working meeting tonight. We have a text banking for Terra Lawson-Remer, and we also have postcards for swing states. So we're going to get started with the folks from Supervisor Terra Lawson-Remer's office. They're going to get us started with text banking.
How's everyone doing? Awesome. Testing. All right, good. All right, so my name's Cameron. I'm an intern with the San Diego County Democratic Party here on behalf of Democrat Terra Lawson-Remer in her reelection campaign.
I'm Malachi Bilecki. I'm on the board of the San Diego County Young Democrats, and I'm just here volunteering for Terra tonight.
I want to thank all of you guys for text making for Terra today. It really means a lot. This is a really tight race, so without ado, we'll get started. You can go one more. All right. So the agenda, we're going to go over the campaign, the background, the best practices for texting, outreach circle training, questions, and then practice. It's really straightforward. Shouldn't be that complicated. And if you have any questions, we're here, both Malachi and myself, we're here to guide you through it. Yeah, so let us know if you have any questions. So who is Terra and who is Terra's opponent? So Terra is the current supervisor on the county board. She's running against Kevin Faulconer, the former mayor of San Diego. Kevin Faulconer was one of the worst mayors, I think, ever. He lost the San Diego Chargers, wasted millions of dollars on 101 Ash Street, which was an apartment building that he bought from one of his donors. And that building ended up having asbestos. So to this day, San Diego taxpayers are still paying the price. He is also endorsed by the gun lobby, while Terra is currently fighting to make sure that our kids are safe from gun violence. She's also a champion of the climate, and yeah. All right, so best practices. So friendly communication. Don't leave supporters on red. So every 5 minutes or so, we're gonna recommend that you check to make sure that the people you're texting, if they reply, to reply back to them. And then, yeah, focus on volunteer opportunities, conduct outreach between reasonable hours, and don't engage with oppositional responses. All right. So top messaging. So we need to keep San Diego and this county blue. So this is a really important seat because if she loses her reelection, this county is going to be controlled by Republicans. There are being millions of dollars being poured into this race because if Kevin wins, they're going to roll back a lot of the environmental rights, a lot of the workers' rights, and truly make San Diego a haven for Republican ideology. And we want to make sure to keep San Diego blue. We're going to get our friends and family involved, and we are stronger together. All right, so we're going to start with outreach circle training. So if there's two options to do this, we're going to have you guys download the Outreach Circle app. You can either scan the QR code or download Outreach Circle directly through the App Store. So I'll give you guys a minute to do that.
And if you have any problems at all, Wendy here is going to come around the room and help you. You can get it on the App Store. It's called Outreach Circle, or you can scan the QR code there. All the texting is going to be done within the app. It's very easy. Once we get you set up, you just click a button and it sends texts anonymously, not from your phone number, to voters within the county. And this is just such a really important race. And the reason that we're campaigning so hard for her is because that district was redistricted. So there's a lot of voters who have never voted for her before and they're not familiar with her. So we're really trying to get the word out, and this is a big help, a big easy way to get that done. So we'll give you all a minute to make sure you get the app on your phone. And once you have the app on your phone, it's going to ask you for a code. That code is on the screen there in very small text. It is NNF705. Right.
Zooming in right there.
Yeah,
The
that's
green.
awesome.
Yeah.
Also, if you are participating with us and you have not signed in at that sheet at the front, please do so. We're going to need your email address to assign you to the text.
It does not. It should be
Oh, so you wouldn't have gotten anything yet. You just need to download the app for right now. Okay. Um, I'm not sure. We'll figure it out as we go here. Well, does anyone
verification email.
does anyone still not have the app or?
Yeah, we'll go through it.
All right, we'll move to the next step. If you don't have the app yet, we'll make sure you get it. No worries. We go to the next slide, please.
Thank you. All right. So this is a very important part. So the email that you guys signed in with us on that sheet, we're going to ask you to use that same email. It makes it a lot easier for us on the back end and it allows us to assign you guys actions. So yeah, you're going to try to create an account using the same email, your name, and all the other information.
Yeah, very important. It's the same email you signed in with up there. No. Here, can I see?
An email that we.
Okay.
All right.
We could try that. I don't know. This is my first time doing this. I apologize.
Yes, same here.
I've done the part you're gonna do before, but I've never set it up for anyone.
Try clicking that.
Try
Yeah.
hitting sign up here. Yeah. Maybe that's not it. Is it done?
Gonna call you.
I'm gonna look at the app.
Okay. Yeah. That food's smelling good though.
So was it like this when you downloaded it?
Yeah.
And then you put the code in?
It's weird. It doesn't look like it's open.
Fully anticipated some tech issues, so give us just a minute.
If you just click on it.
Clicked like that, right?
Oh wait, no.
Well, yeah, I clicked on it and
Then
it
you
took
hit
me to
join.
this.
And then I
And
think
you
send
put your
text.
email in.
And
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't see. Okay, I don't have it.
Gotcha.
maybe maybe you don't. Can you go back to the app?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Okay, so when I first got to this.
Yeah.
There's a little icon that said join.
Mhm. So mine has a little before says send text here. All right. Maybe because they're not assigned to an action yet. Because this is the action I'm assigned to.
Okay, that
Um,
might be it.
Yeah. We're gonna have to do some back end stuff,
Alright,
but
let me-
it
let
should
me
be
do that.
working.
Here,
Yeah.
hold this.
So if you are having trouble, so there are some back end stuff we have to do. So we're gonna go ahead and do that now. But yeah. Technology these days, the best when it works, but when it doesn't, it's a little bit frustrating. Yeah, that's what he's doing right now. Mhm. Is over here. Yeah, you have to sign back-end actions. Yes, NN. Do you want me to type it in? 705. There we go. Go ahead. Awesome. Click join. Awesome. All right, so you're up to speed. Are you assigning them or?
Once they do that, I think it allows.
Okay, yeah. So should I go to the next slide or no?
What is the next?
Six photos. Can I see the next slide?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so we'll keep it there for now. We have to assign backend actions and yeah. Yeah, so so we have to assign you to backend actions now. You're doing great. A plus. Yeah, so I think it's outreach circle. I can help you download it if. Outreach circle? Yes.
Is that one word?
Let's see. Should have this. Mhm. Okay. But I don't want to move on before, so I'm just gonna wait. Yeah. Who's Joan Snyder?
Oh,
It's Joan. I don't know.
try this one. This one.
Michelle, no. Amy,
All right, this one. Oh, no, that's it. There we
Yeah.
go. There we go. Okay, we need to figure that one out. You want to go track for them?
whose name is this? Is it Joan? So,
Oh, Joan Schneider.
okay,
That's the, you can, I can show you.
it's fine. I just need to find, Who's Joan Schneider? Joan. Ah. How are you doing?
I finally got myself into this thing, so
Really? Okay, awesome.
I think.
Yeah, everyone's up to date. Everyone's ready for it. What's your email? We had some trouble, difficulty reading it.
JMS67@cox.net.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want that one? It's JMS.
Can you please sign in here? Sign in there, yeah.
JMS
We just need your email address.
67@cox.net.
JMS, you said?
Yeah, 67.
They're not showing up. Did they put
Okay.
it in the app? Can you-
Yeah. Did you put it in the app? That email into the app?
No.
No? All right. Do you want some help with that?
Okay, I haven't looked.
Sweat. There we go. Otis accounts. I have accounts not.
Yes. Eric says yes.
Sorry.
That's okay. I am not, I'm not an expert in this. He knows a whole lot more than I do. Like, okay, that's my email.
It's your
address.
email. Am I putting this, setting this down for me? Is this a new phone?
Relative close. I'm
So-
just saying. You see, I'm the flip phone generation.
I see. So it looks like you have to agree to the terms and conditions. So if you want to go ahead and do that, but
Just push the button.
yes. And then next. I can do next. Okay. This. She hasn't heard. What is the next? I think it's fine. I think this is a new phone, so yeah. But I think it's okay. I don't think you have access to do the activity, but yeah. Sorry about that. Because this is a brand new phone and it looks like your Apple ID, your account isn't set up and you have to put in all their information. And I don't think, yeah, so you have to do all of this before you can
Oh, I've had it for a couple months. Actually,
really.
5 months.
Well, all right. I'm gonna. Okay. Yeah, it's probably why. All right. So thank you for bearing with us. So everyone should now see this green box that says send text. Is that the case? Oh, sorry. Give me 1 second. I don't see the. I don't see the green text. On mine, I see it. On my. That's a sentence. Yep, there you go. It's not in the box. Mind if I see your phone? Sorry about that. No, it's our back end. Refresh. Our back end? Oh, so you're gonna need to refresh. I see.
Yeah, go back out of it and then when you come in, it'll be. There you go. Should be there. Small. No, mine is above the picture.
No.
And
NNF 705.
Yeah, and then that's.
Do you guys see it or? Okay. Okay. All right. Okay.
Picking me to do this because
I think he's texting me. How's it going? They said that they need to refresh their apps, but I don't know what that means.
close it and reopen it.
Yeah, but it's somewhere I don't know. I'm just walking around. Do you mind if I check your phone out?
I'm waiting.
Awesome. Oh, look at you.
I know how to use the phone.
Better than I do, apparently.
Yeah.
You mind if I see your phone? Awesome. Some of them are. Oh, you're in. Awesome. There we go. Looks like we're slowly getting into it. Are you good? Or you need help? All right. Do you mind if I hold this? There we go. All right, so you're gonna want to there's a back arrow that's gonna be on the top of your screen. If you don't see the green send text button, you're gonna want to click on that and open that same page up and you should see it. Does anyone need help with that? Yeah. Well, I'll get there. It's
It never came to my email.
so we're gonna, sorry, mind if I take this?
Yeah.
There we go. Sorry. My first time doing this too. There we go.
Okay.
All right. I think everyone has the send text ready. So well, I only have one. Yeah, they don't have 2 actions.
No, I know. This
Oh.
is the only action.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So now that we all have that set up, sorry about the confusion, but you're going to want to go ahead and click send texts. Yes. And then send text. Yeah, so you're going to click the send text button, and then you're going to click the send text on the bottom again, and it should open a new page. Yes. Start texting, and then you're going to see a green send.
Just gonna click the send button.
You're just going to click send. That's it. Awesome.
Let's all try to get to 500.
Keep going. It's all automatic. So it should, if anyone has any trouble, just go ahead and let you know.
Is there like individual?
So for phone banking too, when we had a rock, we have to put the rock on the enter button. So we're getting our fingers in exercise, but just, yep, awesome. Technology, when it works, it's great. Very good. Keep clicking that send texts. Yes, so send, awesome, send text, send text.
Oh, okay. All right.
And then you're gonna go start texting
Okay.
and just gonna click send. Send, click, and it's sent to Cynthia. And then you click send again.
Oh, I see. All
Just
I
keep-
do is
always-
keep tapping.
All you do is keep tapping that send. It's very straightforward, and yeah. Believe it or not, this is making a huge difference. So thank you guys so much for your patience. I'm gonna type.
Then you're gonna start texting. Yeah. And all gonna be you're just gonna hit send. That's all.
All right, so
Yeah, so we'll get to that.
we'll get to that in a couple of minutes.
So what we'll do is try to get to 500. Once you get to 500, we'll stop, and then we'll show you how to do the replies.
once you get to 500 texts, go ahead and stop, and then we'll tell you how to manage replies. I think my mic's a little louder. This is fun. Are you doing it? Oh, am I doing it too?
I figured I might as well demonstrate.
I'm IT.
Postcards while they're waiting.
Well, Malachi,
Do they have time to write postcards while they're waiting, or is that too distracting?
a race to 500. So once you're at 500. Yeah, do you want to stop? Yeah. So once you hit 500, if you can stop, that would be amazing, because we're going to show you how to manage replies. So people that respond to that text, we're going to be able to show you how to respond to them. Yeah. All right. So wherever you at, we're going to have you pause. Even if you haven't hit 500, it's okay. We're going to pause. All right. So this is about response codes. You can go ahead and go next slide. And then
Yeah.
so now that we're gonna go back to where we were before.
So
How do we do that?
there's
So
an X in the top left.
there's gonna be an X at the top left of your screen. So go ahead and click that X at the top left. And then
Send text.
you're going to hit send text again, but this time you're going to click manage replies. Does that make sense?
Awesome.
Awesome. You guys are great.
Does anyone have
That's
any
fine. Okay.
replies at all?
Does anyone have any replies? No? Okay.
Very common because
They-
people
yeah.
do not respond to these.
So we just keep texting.
So since nobody has any, and we can't really demonstrate what to do because there are none, we'll go back to sending texts again. Just
Yeah,
keep
so
going.
keep going back to texting, and periodically we're gonna go back and this is like I taught Ayo how to swim. She was not how to swim. So if I can do that, I can. So we're gonna go back to sending texts. We're gonna do this for a couple of minutes until we actually get some replies. Just keep doing it.
As many as you can.
Keep going.
So if your finger gets tired, it's not really an us question. Name recognition, yeah. That's it. That is a good point. I'll let the campaign know. I think that is a good point.
Look at these cool postcards.
Well, so it really is name recognition, but it would not hurt me.
I met some people on campus, and they were registered voters of Pennsylvania. So we made sure that we were trying to get people to register in San Diego. We saw the Pennsylvania. We said, stay in Pennsylvania.
The party registration. Yeah, we've been seeing this. It's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy.
I don't have guy, but I don't think anyone's gonna reply. So
Yeah, it depends.
Depends.
Yeah.
have you done this
Yeah. Yeah.
before? Okay.
mine are like
They can send it to anyone who's ready.
Oh,
So yeah, they do
send,
all
like,
kinds of stuff like that.
10K at a pop, like,
So if your finger gets tired from sending the texts,
but I usually,
keep
like,
doing as many as you can. But if you want a break, go ahead and check manage replies again.
Really?
And if you have a reply, let us know.
Okay.
We'll show you how to deal with those.
Oh, okay. Oh my god.
But it's kind of fun though. Like,
You know what's more fun? Just phone banking. Phone banking, you put on a headset, and then you don't have to dial. It just puts you through to
the
someone.
auto
who-
dialer.
Yeah. I love
I'd
it.
rather do this.
That's yeah.
I'm on.
At the training, I am a Democratic Women.
Did we max out the list? I wonder.
All right, bye.
Yeah, I would try it. Okay. I mean, I would just close it with restart.
Keep going. Yeah, go ahead and keep going.
Got 1,000, how many, okay. so
Just keep going until we'll stop. We'll come
Well,
together.
it goes blank and then it does kick you out.
Let's kick you out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and.
Let it start again. Right, yeah, it'll,
Okay.
it'll let you do more.
All right. Okay.
I have to start again. It'll just
I hate it.
take care of it. Can we just sit down?
That is a great question, Malika. I am not sure.
Because I'd be happy. to
Can
do
they do this at home? Is that a?
So you can do it only when the campaign has a list going and they have to pay for these. So they tend to just open them at like events like this.
Okay.
So not likely. Yeah, so the campaign has to pay like a certain amount
I
for
noticed
something like
on
this.
the little events you can sign up for, if it says virtual, you can probably do it
Mhm.
from home.
Yeah. So
Here.
Yeah, so we have those are phone banking. I do phone banking. Also very easy. You put on some headphones and it auto dials. I don't know if you guys have done phone banking before.
Probably before you were born. But
I
that's
love
fun.
phone banking.
I hate it. I love knocking
Really?
on doors, yeah.
Oh.
I don't like phone banking because you can't see their face. And I love knocking on doors. I've been knocking on doors for 40 years. And
People can be meaner.
they can. Are they? You know,
I like
it's okay.
texting
I
much
mean, I
better.
do it. I will do it.
Yeah.
I do it anyway, but I know it's not my favorite.
Yeah, I don't want to talk to people.
Isn't this so easy?
I've done it so long.
Yeah, it is.
I've done phone banking, I've done door to door, I've done everything.
I love the door to door now. Never really had this, and I've been in a lot of states. I've never had a really bad experience door to door. Only one time in Texas. That was it.
That's Texas.
Yeah.
I was going door to door for Monica Montgomery Step.
Yeah.
This is her first campaign,
Oh, wow.
and it was out in Paradise Hills or somewhere.
Yeah.
And somebody gave me half a dozen fresh eggs from the chicken coop. They were so happy to see me.
Good job. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah, thanks for letting us.
You can tell it's our first time doing this.
I didn't know. That's your job. I would not have known. No, you're doing great.
You guys are doing great.
Yeah, you are. Thank you. You know, thank you.
So I'm gonna assign it to the next list. Everyone's probably. So while I do,
Oh, yeah.
How close is it?
I just got a message that said we finished it, so it should end.
Oh, good. Well, I mean, how close are we on?
Something ended for me.
Yeah.
Okay, so action. Okay, syntax, but I want to manage.
I think it is a close one.
No replies.
I know there's a lot of money going in it.
Everyone that I've met,
He left office not being very popular at all.
everyone that I've met, they might not know Terra Lawson-Remer, but when I say Kevin Faulkner,
Yeah, it's a negative. isn't
hate
it?
it.
Yeah.
So it's really about making sure they know the contrast.
Yeah,
That's the thing, though. You're more likely to talk to someone you never know.
yeah,
They know that he's not good, but if it's just a regular person, they know he's paid.
yeah, they do.
They just put that down.
Sometimes, yeah, maybe recognition means a lot.
101 Ash Street.
101 also helps a lot.
I'm not from San Diego, but once I heard about that, it's like, how can this guy ever get elected? Awesome.
Well,
He's gonna go over.
You'd be surprised if people do. After
Yeah,
2016,
hopefully somebody has one. I will get more lists, so I'm gonna.
yes, we're all nervous.
Optimist.
It's that list is complete? Yeah, we're gonna have a new list open up in a second. We finished it.
Thank you.
We're near the end of it. I know that. You all have sent over 18,000 texts.
Give yourself a round of applause. Yeah, how do we pay for it?
I don't know.
Should I ask?
Me, but later.
Later, yeah.
So when I'm here, it tells me 0 replies.
Yes.
What does that mean?
16, good question. I
Right, so
think
say-
that's the amount of people doing this way.
Ah.
Maybe, I'm not sure. It's my first, I've never phone.
Do you want to have them do this?
I don't have pens though. Yeah, pens.
You brought pens.
Oh yeah, those. What do I do?
Just be like, so while Malachi sets up the new list,
Okay.
we're gonna ask you to put down 5 of your friends who are motivated to keep
Okay.
whatever you want.
All right. So as we are nearing the end of the list, the current list that Malachi has inputted, we're gonna pass around these papers. So on these papers, it says text banker's first and last name. You can go ahead and put your name there. And we're gonna ask you for 5 of your friends' first and last names, as long with your phone number. If we can all get 5 people who really care about San Diego and making sure it stays blue, we're in a really good shape for this race. So I'm gonna go ahead and pass this around in some pens with it. Well, mm-hmm. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, any one you can think of would be great. Here you go, sir. Multitasking. hmm I'm gonna come around with some pens. Sorry. Yeah, check my in and outs. I haven't had in and out since I've moved out to San Diego.
Same.
Well, it's been like a month, but like
I had in and out like a
I
week ago.
found, oh, thank you.
There's this
I'm a
place called
college
Habit
student.
Burgers
Oh,
that
it's
I
great.
love. Yeah.
I'm a
Habit.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
that-
good. Excellent. Please, and Barry and Logan.
all right. I gave them that, and you get pens. Not the comma cut out. Yeah, I'm taking these. I don't care. Do you need this? Do you guys need pens or? Well, I'll give you guys one. Does anyone need a pen to fill out that paper? This. Ah. All right. You can't do it. All right. No worries. All right, no worries. You too. Mm-hmm. Awesome. Very cool. The Go team. Oh, I've heard of that. All right. Would you like a pen, sir?
Sure.
All right. All right. Here's a pen for you. I have a pen. Oh, awesome. Yeah, no worries. The extra pens. Yeah.
Hypothetically,
They know it. They like, oh my, they're all like checking periodically.
but do they know like the coding and whatnot? Because that's what the presentation.
Nope. If they get one on.
I say we just keep going. Like,
Okay.
I'm about to finish signing. So you could be like, okay, if it won't let you send any more text and you don't have any replies, go ahead and refresh and look for the new ones.
I think they're all doing send. They're all doing perspectives.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you guys done with this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Alrighty.
You can start a new thing after they don't like to do it anymore.
Start a new list.
A new list, you can start a new one and then you just do another 1,000
Yeah.
or they kick you out.
That's what he's doing right now.
Okay, great. On those texts you're gonna send, what are you saying? Cause I realize it, like, what is, do you know what's getting said on those? On that? Yeah. It'd probably be good to know since we put our name on that.
Yeah. So let me go ahead and ask now.
Yeah, sure, ask. Just, I'm sure it's fine, but it's probably good because
Yeah.
I put names, I know want to say blue, but you know, they're
Yeah.
probably. Yeah.
Let me go ask. Oh yeah.
I'm kidding.
No.
When I was doing on my laptop.
People these days. I got three people say that.
Well, you're taking these. So. Good luck. You could also walk around and try to sign up. You know, there's most of that.
The one on Ash Street with the lemonade stand. I was not at school, but I heard about it. It was very cool. Good turnout. It's very good. All right. So while we're going ahead and do that, I'm just going to ask some questions. So again, this race is really close. One of the best ways to contact voters is through these outreach programs. Now, we also have some other volunteering events that are just as easy, just as fun, and just as effective. So if you guys are available to do some phone banking on us, it could be either virtual or in person in the office, the 22nd or the 23rd. We also have canvassing opportunities in Pacific Beach, the 26th. And then, yeah, more phone calls. So does anyone else are available during those days?
So if anybody does want to help out the campaign more, there are phone banking days, like you said, there are canvassing days. There are date options on the sign-in sheet that you all put your names down on. I'm going to go put those out front on that table up there. So if you're interested in volunteering at those events, please just go ahead and put a check mark on that column for that date. So we got October 22nd, 23rd, 26th, 29th. It's really every weekend day through the election. It's get out the vote time. She needs all the help we can get. We got to keep the county blue. So please consider signing up for these. I'm going to put them out on that table out front.
Another way to help Tara is if you check your email for the meeting notice tonight, I included a link to send out emails to your friends that live in District 3. It's super easy. You click on the link and you fill in your contact name, and then they get an email from you telling you everything that we've been told tonight and how this race is so crucial.
Yeah, and right now, if you guys are looking at the screen, this is the Terra Lawson-Remer website. So if you ever want to RSVP through that way, you can scroll through. We have tons of events, both in person, virtual. Yeah.
Right. So first off, it's really great that we sent the text in the first place. It's a name recognition game, so that goes a long way. But yes, if you are able to follow up and check those replies, if folks do reply, oftentimes they'll say, yes, we're supportive of Terra. There's a way to mark that down in the app. It should be fairly intuitive. And if they're oppositional, you can mark that down as well. If they have a question, you're able to answer it. If you're able to answer it, you can. If not, you can refer it to one of us, someone at the campaign. You could let them know at the next event you go to that they, they had this person. So it's really great to follow up with those if you're able to, but it's a big help that you even just sent them. And also, big round of applause for Shayla and Hannah. They sent the most texts out of everybody here.
Very nice.
2,000 each.
Once again, thank you so much. Really, such a close race. Any help really matters a lot. So if you are available on those weekends, please, please, please consider signing up. You could really use your support. That is
It's the coastal area mostly.
Yeah.
Yeah, hang on. Let me get a map up for you. There it is. Yep.
So this district actually got redistricted. So one reason why this race is so competitive. Yeah, so this race is competitive because there are people out there who have never heard of Terra or Faulkner. So that's why these texts are so important. Name recognition. We're just trying to make sure people know the contrast that Terra is the Democrat. So yeah, this is a nonpartisan race. meaning you won't see D or R next to their names. But again, Terra is a Democrat, Kevin Faulkner is the Republican. And there's so many new voters in this district that we're trying to make sure all of them know the two candidates in this race and what they stand for.
Yeah, the issue was nobody replied, so it's difficult to show them what they're. We can try to explain, but
I'm just thinking about if they get it for friends.
Mhm. I was asking because we do have another list. I was wondering if we should do it or not.
Up to you, I mean.
It's a shorter one, so. All right. Yeah, you want to do the other list maybe? Let me check my phone to make sure it posted. All right, yeah, do you want to tell me?
All right, so we do have a new list. We do have a new list. It is called
Dem GOTV for Get Out the Vote. If you go back to the main screen on your app there, it should be a send text option. It's called Dem GOTV. The one we just did was Dem Women. The new one's Dem GOTV. If you need any help getting that, let us know. We'll help you out.
So do you have women just send text?
So I believe we did that one.
All right, so we gotta keep going back. And do you have a new number? Is there a new number?
So
Right
that
here.
one, yeah.
Is there a new number or not?
No.
Okay, so I hit that.
That. Awesome. Scroll down for me. One more. That one.
That one. So that,
Awesome.
we can do that one?
Yep.
Yeah, I might be missing.
Is it like 09 or something?
Do you remember what the code was?
NNF 705, I believe is the code. F is in Frank.
You got locked out.
If you got locked out.
So,
So you're gonna want to go back.
oh,
Gonna go back in. So refresh
okay,
it.
okay,
And then that one.
okay, thank you.
Go back where?
So yours is a little different. You have a newer version of the app, I think. We're gonna refresh BOTV.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Doing great.
For those of you that are doing postcards, I want you to know that we've got about 800 postcards to mail this week. So great job. We did 500 last time and then another 300. So thank you.
Very nice.
Excellent. Yeah, well, if we finish this, will be like 20K. You can also, we could have them do the texting with friends. Already?
Amazing.
But we do have one more, so let me set that up.
Yeah, so we do have one more list. We're gonna go ahead and get that out to you guys, and should be almost done. Thank you guys so much. Very finger.
Oh, yeah, we've done this before.
Oh, you've done this before?
Oh, yeah.
No, you're good. You're doing good.
I actually.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to tell because you're doing really good.
How are these postcards? You just write the address down and.
Well, I write the way I do postcards. I first go through and I write all the addresses. Then I go through again and I write the message. And that way I have all the address, all the names and addresses on there. And then I go through and I pick one of these, like on this one, that's messages you can write. And so then I do that.
Now, my hand would start hurting.
Your hand? Oh, I know, last, election time, I got carpal tunnel.
Oh, really?
But I got it, they fixed it, so
The
that,
base, yeah.
it works.
It works.
I know, it's amazing.
Yeah, we're Malachi should be adding you guys to the email list. Hmm? Yes. Let's see. I guess now we're done. I think he should. Let me go ask him. Sorry.
Who is it? That's this one.
So, all good? Awesome.
You gotta remember to pay. I keep blinking on the screen.
Yeah.
Do you want to flag it?
Yeah. Should I go out? Should I go out?
Yeah, go out. I'll handle it.
Okay.
While everyone's busy writing, I just wanted to talk a minute about some of the business we're going to do tonight. We're going to elect a nominating committee chair. And that nominating committee is in charge of recommending officers for the club. So in February, we elect officers. I'm the president. Hannah's the secretary. Susan's the external vice president. Over there, we've got Pat. She's the membership director. And our other officers aren't here tonight, but we have several more. The offices that are up for election are president, secretary, internal vice president, and membership chair. So if anybody's interested in running to be an officer of the club, the one that we really need is the internal vice president, because the rest of us have agreed to serve another term if need be. That said, if anybody's very anxious to say you want to be the secretary, you could duke it out with Hannah. We would love to have another millennial woman on our board. So, ladies, think about it. The obligation is a one meeting, this meeting every month, and then an e-board meeting, which we have as needed, but those are also about once a month. And those are via Zoom. At our e-board meeting, we talk about what we're going to do at our following monthly meeting. And we talk about other things that we may have gotten correspondence from different campaigns or about different issues. And we talk about those things. Sometimes we vote as a board to sign on to things or to support things. Sometimes those agenda items make it into the club, so depending on the time sensitivity of them. So yeah, tonight we're going to elect a nomination committee chair, but think about it. Think about if you would like to be in club leadership, you don't need to have any special experience or skill. You need to have a passion for the work and be available to come to the meeting. That's pretty much it. We will help you along the way. And when I came in here, I didn't know one single thing about the party, but I had a willingness to learn, and I learned so much. I will run again if nobody else wants to step forward. I will run for one more term. Oh, thank you. And Pat would like to speak.
I just like to say that I was asked to volunteer for an office when I didn't know anyone. I joined right during COVID, and I hadn't even attended. I had given up and hadn't even attended 2 meetings. I wasn't even a voting member at that point. But it's a wonderful way to get involved, to meet people in the organization, to have some fun and do some really good work. So, yeah.
And like I said, the one position that we don't have anyone lined up specifically for is internal vice president. So the internal vice president would step up if, say, I wasn't able to be here, they could step up and be the chair of the monthly meeting. But mostly what I would say is they have a lot of input into the program content, things that we talk about here in the meeting. For example, we like to plan 2 or 3 meetings ahead and talk about what do we want to talk about, what issues are we going to bring to the club, that sort of thing. And you also get a vote on the board. So say somebody comes to us and they want $300 for postcard stamps, and we as a board would take a vote on that, whether we want to support that or not. If it's above a certain threshold, we bring it to the body of the club. Nancy? All right, Susan?
Internal vice president could actually be kind of fun because actually, and one of the things that we do is we go on parades and we go to fairs and we have booths and we talk to the public and Kathy's great with the little crafts. You know, she's make bracelets and things. So I mean, it's really fun. And internal VP, you'll get lots of support. So if you don't think you know what you're doing, we're happy to help you. Yeah. So just raise your hand. Kathy was at a meeting just like this. How many years ago, Kathy? And and 7, and we needed a secretary. And Kathy just, she raised her hand to ask a question. And I asked her, well, what do you do, Kathy? And she said, oh, I'm an events coordinator. And I went, so here she is now president.
The way I like to tell the story is she was begging for a secretary. I raised my hand and she said, all in favor? And then I was a secretary. But I learned a lot being secretary, as Hannah would tell you, because you're taking the minutes, you learn the names of all the candidates, you learn all the districts, you find all their websites, and it's really a great learning experience. But the board is super supportive, and if you have any interest in being on the board, please think about it, and we'd love to have you join us. It's a 2-year term, and yeah, we do the election in February, so you have time to think about it. But we are going to I'm going to go ahead and do, well, since we have this downtime, I'm going to go ahead and move to the next agenda item, which is electing a chair of our nominating committee. And you want to nominate somebody?
I'd like to nominate Patricia.
Okay, do we have any other nominees for the chair of the nomination committee? Seeing none. All in favor of Patricia heading the nominating committee, please say aye. Any opposed? Okay, Patricia, it's all you. So if you would like to run for club leadership, let Patricia know, because she's going to be making her recommendation, and in February we'll have our election. And we will have our normal meeting next month in November to celebrate and talk about the future. In December, we will have a holiday party at the home of Susan Pinato and John Laughlin. So that'll be a lot of fun. And then our next meeting after that is on Inauguration Day. So that is going to be a big party for us too. So thank you all for doing the postcards. I really appreciate it. Where are we on the texting?
Does this mic work? All right. So I did assign everyone to another list. If you want to keep clicking the send text button, you're more than welcome to do that. It's called Blackstone. And it's a list of about 15,000, but you saw how quickly you got through the 20,000. So you can go ahead and just click on that. You might have to close the app and reopen it, or go back and refresh.
Or scroll down.
Or scroll down, yes. Blackstone. All right.
All right, moving on our agenda, we are at unfinished or new business. If anybody has any unfinished or new business. Seeing none, Susan, you want to sit? You need help? Tech support. All right, seeing none, we're going to move on to officer reports. I'll start with mine. We still have a few yard signs. They're on clearance sale. So if you could please donate $5 and take let's get rid of those signs. They're not going to do any good in my trunk. So please, if you need one or you know somebody who has a yard that could use one, please go ahead and take them. There's a QR code if you're able to donate. Let's see what else. On your agenda, there is a blurb about Senator Tony Atkins and the San Diego delegation hosting a bus trip to Phoenix this coming weekend. And this one is great because it's all expenses paid. There's a bus, the accommodations are all paid for. If you look on your agenda, it has an email address and a phone number that you can call to get your spot on the bus. If you want to go to Phoenix and canvass this weekend, it's a great opportunity because everything's paid for you. So make sure that you look at that. Pat, do you have a report today? Patricia? Patricia is writing a postcard. Hannah, do you have a report? Susan, do you have a external vice president's report? No? Awesome. We're just burning through the business like crazy. Patricia, do you have a report?
No, not necessarily. We have 141 members now. That will probably increase gradually until January when everyone has to pay dues again and it'll drop. But it'll go back up after that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Your girlfriend? With who? Oh. This Arizona? Oh, sweet. I should go. I mean, girlfriend or? I would go. I just like don't want to.
You do yours or yours?
All right, everybody, we finished all of our lists. We collectively texted 40,000 voters in San Diego County. So thank you so much. It's going to make a big difference. I don't think anyone's gotten a reply. Do you reply to these texts? I don't. Yeah, they're all replying stop, and you don't see that. No. But since you're on the list, you are welcome to monitor that if you see a reply, and you can address it appropriately. But the campaign will see those, and the campaign. But the campaign will see it, and they'll take care of it if you miss it or you don't want to go back to it. So I really appreciate everyone for doing this. We're gonna get going, but make sure you sign up for a phone bank if you can, a canvas if you can. It's really probably the most important race in the county. It could be, if Kevin Faulkner were to win, we'd be the only major metropolitan area with a Republican county supervisor board. So it's a big deal. Thank you all very much. Lot of big MAGA money, like from across the country too. It's a big deal. All right, thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Let's hear it from Malachi. Thank you both. Thank you both. Does anybody else have any announcements tonight before we adjourn? Is that a yes? Wow, this must be a record. Okay, I know everybody's getting a lot of requests for working and helping and canvassing and door knocking and phone banking. And thank you so much for coming tonight and participating. We really appreciate it. We have reached the end of our agenda, so the meeting is adjourned and we will see you next month. Thank you. Let me play a little T Swift.